So here is a photo of my powdered tea smudges, and you might be able to guess which one this is, but I'll go ahead and help you by zooming in. It is this dark one. The dark one is Hojicha powder. Now, this is the ceremonial grade matcha. You can see how fine and thin it is. This one's the restaurant grade matcha, and you can see it's not quite as fine, and it's a little lighter colored green. But then you have Hojicha powder, which is also a green tea, but it's roasted and then ground into this, and you can see it's fairly fine, but it is kind of a little bit more rough, and that influences the texture. Look at all the little loose things all over the paper. I think I even picked up this paper, and I can't remember whether it was this one or the last one, but one of them just slid right off and I had to do it again. So I kind of left the mess of all the stuff on the outside. Here is the Hojicha powder. You see what a dark liquid it makes, and you get a really good idea from this photo what the powder looks like. You see it has some lumps and clumps. And this is what we're going to make in this video. Now, this is my favorite thing to do with Hojicha powder. It's ice cream with this paste over it, and you'll see in the video I do it wrong at first, and I go ahead and show you me doing it wrong where I use too much liquid and it didn't get thick enough. But then I did it again, and oh, I got that perfect. Put a little few pecans on it, but you can see this turn when it hits the cold ice cream. This turns kind of crunchy, hard, like that one chocolate sauce that you can buy that it's called shell or something like that, turns into a hard shell. It's not quite as hard as that, but I just absolutely positively love it. So I hope you enjoy my video. I do a tasting first so I can show the comparison to all my other teas where I do it the same way, and then I show you my mistake way and then the wonderful way.
Okay, we have Hojicha powder. I love this stuff. I love Hojicha tea and I love Hojicha powder. Now, this is not meant to be drank like Hojicha tea. It doesn't taste good, but I wanted to taste it again because of my official tasting notes. I want to make official tasting notes with the powder. So it's just a powder, unlike the sticks and stems tea. That tea has been taken and pulverized into a powder. So we're going to take 1 gram using the matcha spoon and put it in the matcha bowl. We're going to just mix it up like matcha for our official tasting notes. And we have 2 ounces of water in here that we're going to pour in. And you can just whisk it up.
Whisk it good.
Oh, it smells so good. But I'm going to tell you, it doesn't taste good.
What?
But I'm going to show you the way it does taste good and why I have to have this every summer. I think it's good, isn't it? Is it dissolved?
I believe so.
Okay, we're going to attempt to pour it in our cups. It looks like what, dear?
Looks like dirt.
So I know this isn't going to taste good, so I'm afraid to taste it. But we have to think tasting notes. We have to think body, astringency, taste, and finish. Are you ready?
No, but we're going there anyway, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay, here goes. I got the fuller cup.
You have chosen wisely.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
It's a little bit like dirty chocolate.
It looks like chocolate. It looks. It's. I'm surprised.
It tastes a little bit like chocolate.
No astringency.
Baking chocolate.
Maybe a full body. You think?
Yeah, I would say
What do you say the finish is?
at the bottom.
It's lingering, and most of the taste is in the finish.
I would agree.
Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think when I made it last time, I didn't do it like you do matcha. And the guy gave, we looked for it, and he gave us a little shaker, and I used it, but maybe we had too much of it in the shaker. So since we can't find the shaker, I'm going to use this small jar. So here is my favorite way to have Hojicha powder. I love this. So take the powder, and would you put a scoop in there? Might need 2 scoops. Now this is supposed to be thick, so just gonna put the lid on. I'll let you do that, so I'm holding the camera. Gotta screw it. And now we're gonna shake it. I hand sewed this.
Oh.
And it makes a great pot holder and a great, so I'm going to grab it like this.
Shaker holder.
And shake
Okay, good.
shake the shake out of it.
Shake, shake, shake.
Your turn, because I'm shaking the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's probably make you a little
Shake
silly.
it really, really good.
You know, that's warm, by the way.
Yeah.
That's hot secret sauce there, kids.
You know, I don't think it's, I think we need to put more powder in.
Okay, one more scoop, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what it looks like now.
Oh, I'm gonna guess it looks like it's more shaken.
Well, hopefully more syrupy.
I don't know about that part. Oh, it looks frothy.
Ooh, even frothy. Okay, we're going to pour, this is my ice cream, starting to melt because we had to prep everything. Okay, ooh,
Is that enough?
a little more. You can pour more, like, you know, half of it or something. Oh, that's good. That's good. And we'll save the other half for another day. I think it needs to be even thicker.
Okay.
So this is kind of melting the ice cream, and when it's thicker, it actually stays on top, kind of like that chocolate that coats it.
Chocolate syrup?
That one that turns hard, like a shell.
Oh.
Ooh, but this will be good anyway. He's got chocolate syrup he's going to put on his because he doesn't like Hojicha like I like Hojicha. Now that's what it's supposed to look like on mine. We got to get this thicker. It's still good. I'm going to add a couple pecans. Okay, 4. He's going to do chocolate chips to his. So when you mess up, because you can't remember how you did it a year ago, you get to have a second bowl of ice cream. Yeah, I haven't eaten anything
Yes.
else today. So this time I put just enough water in the bottom to cover it. You see how thick it is even on the lid and sticking to the sides. So I'll let you pour that for me.
I will do that.
The other tasted good, but this, yes. Yes, I put 2 scoops and I barely covered the bottom with water. Now, you should have a second one with your chocolate sauce so we can see how they look the same. But I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually hardening. You see? Right over there. It's actually hardening on the edges. Oh my gosh. This is like one of my favorite things. So good. Yes. Yes. Oh man, I can't wait. I love this so much that I don't normally have a lot of ice cream and a lot of sweets. I can just walk right by sweets. But when you put Hojicha powder on it, oh, like this. Yes. How else can we say how fantastic and marvelous it is? You're supposed to be helping me, dear.
Bam! That's delicious.
Can you see how it's hardened? It's like that shell chocolate, only it's not chocolate. It's so much better. So I actually have this small plastic container, which is much smaller than this. I don't like how so much of the Hojicha is wasted on the jar. So if you have less surface to be mixing a small amount, it would be better. And his at Den's Tea, he actually has a little shaker that works really well. I just can't find it. And so, but next time I think I'll use this.
Here are my tasting notes for the Hojicha powder, drinking it like a tea. It's from a Den's Tea. We tasted it July 10th, 2021. It is green tea, even though it doesn't look like green tea. Hojicha itself is considered a green tea that's roasted, and I have another video about that. You could go find it. The origin is Japan. It doesn't say on the website where in Japan this particular one is from. Hojicha is made by roasting or pan frying sencha or bancha. So those two, as you know, are green teas. And then Hojicha is ground into a powder to make this powder. I do like drinking Hojicha just as it is, but I love this also for putting on top of ice cream. Not so much a drinking straight. Now, I don't think it's meant to do that. From their website, it says it's specially roasted and blended to make a very flavorful powder. Um, Hojicha flavor has been very popular for lattes, ice cream, and many other treats in Japan. Now, I've not had it as a latte or another treat, but I probably should try that. So it says Hojicha powder is as fine as matcha, yet it will feel a bit rough to your tongue, so it doesn't feel as good drinking it like a tea. Thus, it's used more for an ingredient for a food similar to that restaurant style matcha rather than the ceremonial matcha. Recipes, you can try the powder by replacing it like matcha in any recipe. So any recipe that you see that uses matcha, you can use it this Hojicha powder with. Specifically, he likes iced Hojicha latte, tiramisu, or ice cream. I'm curious about that tiramisu. But here's some photos off of his website. As you can see, he suggests even hot milk and sweetener for a hot Hojicha latte. Here is from his matcha uh, on the website, and I found this very helpful. I think you have to make a small paste. That's the key. I think a lot of people use and do recipes online and make them look really fancy so that they can get that marketing click so that they can make money. But I'm going to stop watching all those other videos and focus on just making a small paste and then using that paste to make drinks and other things. So here again you see he's made a paste and then he's just added water here. So I could do that with this. You can add, I think I cut this off, but that's ice and water. You could do a soda with it. I'm curious. I don't think it would be very good with the lemonade. I really like the matcha in the lemonade, but I just can't picture this flavor of Hojicha going with lemonade. You can add cold milk and sweetener when you do the paste. You could even make the paste with milk over ice cream. That's what you saw us doing, hot milk and sweet. So these are some ideas that you can use this with. The aroma flavor, I've got earthy and wooded. I personally love the roasted and pan fried teas, and this is not for everyone, however. I think you either really love it or you really dislike it. My husband's not that crazy about it, but I absolutely love it. Of course, it's deep walnut. It's one of the darkest teas that I have seen on this color spectrum. The body is full. Um, the astringency is smooth and low. The taste is like a hard wood or toasted cereal, some hazelnuts, of course, roasted, wooded, decaying earth. I just love it. But hubby, he said it tasted like dirty chocolate or baking chocolate. I think he conceptualized the that it looked like chocolate in his mind, and so sometimes your eyes also help you to taste. Sometimes you've got to not look at it and then taste it, I think, to get the real taste. I do really like Hojicha, but this is Hojicha on steroids. I have to crack up at myself. It is so thick um, and pasty that the mouthfeel takes over the taste. So that's why you need to drink this just as the regular Hojicha, not powdered, and then use this powder for recipes. But saying that, I was pleasantly surprised that it tasted better this time than the first time I tasted it straight. So I could almost drink this. Yeah. Now the finish was lingering. It was that pasty, lingering mouthfeel. Um, so if I were rating it, just uh, for the powder itself and drinking it like tea, I would give it 3 hearts, which is more than I gave the restaurant matcha. But if I'm rating this for its intended purpose, I love Hojicha powder. I love it on ice cream. It's one of my favorite things to put on ice cream. I almost never have a pull to have sweets. You know, that ice creams can stay in the refrigerator forever, and I won't be pulled uh, to get a bowl of it. Unlike potato chips, where I'm pulled, if I can't have potato chips in my house because I will eat them. So we have potato chip runs when we want to specifically give ourselves a treat. But you can have any sweets, cookies, and everything, and I'm not pulled to have it. But when I have this Hojicha powder around, I just have to have that ice cream. Oh, it's so funny. And it's just so good. It's so yummy to me. I don't know what it is. Now, this is the second time buying it, and I will certainly buy it again and uh, stick to summers so that I don't eat too much ice cream. It's going to be just my treat in the summers.